Thank you. All right, if you didn't hear it very clearly and loudly, there was a boy band test group in the early 2000s. My friend Jeff worked for the management company that managed Barry Manilow, Mariah Carey, and all these other people, and they thought it was a good idea when NSYNC, 98 Degrees, and all these other guys were out. Hey, let's get guys together that can't really sing and sing Barry Manilow songs. So today I'm going to talk about the future is video. There's nothing else to that story. There's no pictures. You don't want to see none of it. The future is video. Actually, it's kind of the present, but it's also the future. Raise your hand. Actually, no. Stand if you've watched a YouTube video in the last 24 hours. Stand up. Oh, God. It's okay if you're still sitting. That means you're probably working and not watching YouTube when you're supposed to be working. All right. That's almost the entire room. And today I want to talk about this quote here. The entire presentation is around this. The best way to predict the future is to what? Create it. What's the operative word here, everybody? Create it. We have to make the stuff. Now, a lot of you have already come into the studio to do your BNI Partners In Excellence episode with me, and that's been awesome. And we're starting to do member-to-member episodes. In fact, John Lloyd and Miguel just did a member-to-member episode. Miguel and I had done one. But then also today, immediately after the meeting, Michael, Keith, and Irune and I are going to the studio, and Irune and Michael are going to record their show. And then next week, we have the attorney panel. Ray Estelano has set this up to come in and do a show with the attorneys of the room. And this is all creating. This is all making stuff. Someone made our breakfast. Someone made these rosters. Someone made this table. Like, we do this. This is part of our way of living. And when it comes to promoting and marketing your brand and your business, you have to make something. So who knows who this guy is? His name's on the screen, but who recognized him? He used to. Okay, say it. What happened?
There's a guy, I don't know his name, but a guy just beat his record.
Ovechkin.
He's still the great one.
He's still the great one. Yeah. So if you don't know, Wayne Gretzky, until I think like Saturday or something, was like the all-time leading scorer in all of NHL history with 894 goals. And I think Alexander Ovechkin just got 895 or something like that. I was literally making this presentation and I saw this like fly past social media. I'm like, oh, I had no clue that this record was about to be broken. But he said this: skate to where the puck is going, not where it's been. Does that sound like things I've been telling you guys regarding video for like, I don't know, the last, year, maybe two? Or longer, if you've known me longer than that. We got to go to where the puck is going. So I've been talking to you about this for quite a while, about where we're at now and where is it going. And I've been telling you about an app that I think some of you just stood about called YouTube. Everyone's going to YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be on YouTube. I'm not trying to make you a star. I'm not trying to make you popular. I can't make you popular. You're you. You're going to decide your own trajectory of how much of yourself you're going to put out there. But everyone's going to YouTube and they're watching on TV. How many of you at home have a TV that's a smart TV that when you turn it on, the initial display in the dashboard is all these apps you can watch? Raise your hand. Okay, keep your hand raised. And everybody look around the room. How many of you have watched something on Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu, name it, YouTube? You've watched something streaming recently, haven't you? Just like I have too. Nielsen ratings. This are the results at the end of 2024. It's a little far away for some of you in the back. Who knows what Nielsen ratings is? It's a ratings agency that records attention span traffic and usage for television, movies, and radio. This is like the live or die metric system for all of Hollywood and entertainment. It includes streaming now because streaming's a real thing. This is not a fad, okay? So up here on the top right, you'll see this big box. It says 43.3% and the word streaming. There's no number bigger than this. Streaming is dominating content consumption. In the streaming category, you have all these people that I just asked you, all these apps that are on your smart TV. Which one is outranking them all? YouTube. YouTube accounts for 11.1% of all television viewership. Not 11% of streaming, 11% of all viewership. Streaming as a collection accounts for 43.3%. YouTube's number one at 11.1%. Netflix is number two. Netflix that spends hundreds of millions of dollars a year on creating content is number two at 8.5%. No one is unless you are keeping a secret from me, is anyone in the room being hired by Netflix to make a series right now? No. How many of you can come to my studio and record a series right now? Any of you? Any of you? Any of your referrals can. How about Prime Video? Anybody getting hired to do a series on Prime Video? No. On and on. Look at that. Disney Plus, 2.1%. Peacock, 1.6%. And here's they have this little note down here. It says, note, due to the ability of consumers to view Hulu via Disney Plus, some Hulu usage may be inadvertently credited to Disney, which means that number's also inflated. And it's already, what, 2.1%. So Hulu and Disney combined, 4.6%, and some of that being included through the Disney Plus, it's like half of YouTube, you guys. This is why I keep pressing the pace on this, is because this is where the puck is going. It's kind of where we're at. So yeah, it's already kind of where we've arrived, but it's also where we're going because it's not slowing down anytime soon. And YouTube's the only one on here that has user-generated content, right? We make all the content that goes on YouTube. Now, yeah, they do some syndicated stuff with other shows and MLB, and they're doing some licensing stuff, but outside of that, it's us. It's all of us that are making the content. And we all go there looking for answers, looking for solutions, looking for help, looking for solve something or whatever. So we can't pretend like, oh yeah, well, it's not helpful to me. It totally is. I bet if we go to your view history, you're gonna have days and days and days and weeks and months worth of stuff you viewed, trying to help whatever it was. This is a basketball court with a play on it. Like, what play are you gonna run? Like, it's really simple. We have cameras, we have a room, you have a business, you have a personality, you have things to talk about. I had someone at the BNI National Conference, someone I know for a very long time, her husband, Jenny Nearing and Adam Nearing, and I said, you guys need to start a show, you guys are fantastic, and not with me, just make one for yourselves. And they're like, oh, I don't even know what we talk about. I was like, excuse me? You own a region in Upland, like in Los Angeles County. I was like, how many years have you been in BNI? And she's like, 21. I said, that is so crazy to me that you've been so successful in BNI for 21 years not knowing what to talk about. Right? That's a little hard, right? These are like friends of mine. That's a little hard. But apply that same statement to yourself, because I love you. I'm going to tell you the hard truth. I love you. Like, do that to yourself. You've been way too successful to tell me, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. That can't be true, and you also sit here and be successful, right? So figure out what play you need to run. And I'll help you run the play if you need to. I've listed this before, so this is just a quick throwback in summary. There's lots of things for you guys to talk about. And you have your own way of like making these things and saying these things and coming up with them. This was the top 20 I've used from like 2 years ago. I still use this today when I talk to people on the phone, email, text, or respond to stuff. And just create opportunities. This is all about creation today. What is it that you're getting now you want more of? And what are you missing that you want to receive? It's super simple. And the reason we leave it elementary is because most people are looking for elementary solutions, and it doesn't need to be difficult. You have us, myself, you have Caitlin, you have our entire team to help you come up with the content that you need to create, and that's what I want you to do next. I want you to decide what you need to create, and those are the referrals I'm looking for. And that gap where someone's in an industry that's not represented or not in that space, I want to help fill the gap with those conversations with quality people that do what they do with purpose and intention. Because if you don't do it with purpose and intention, then someone else who may not have those same values are going to come in and occupy that space. And I don't want that. I'd rather it be you or the people you know and love and care about. Is that fair? That's all I got today, y'all. Thank you.